Augusta Utility District celebrated the completion of the Kennebec River Crossing project today. Andy Began, Assistant General Manager of the Utility District, says there was a need to replace two aging cast iron wastewater pipes dating back to 1962. The $8.3 million project involved placing two 16-inch diameter pipes beneath the Kennebec River. One pipe will be used to convey water waste, the other will be used to transport drinking water.
This project was important to the utility district because we were doing maintenance on a river crossing line and identified a leak in that pipeline, so we had to take it offline and develop a new river crossing pipeline. Our project ended up by growing legs and getting a little bigger than we anticipated, but it conveys sewer from the east side of the river to the west side where we treat it at the wastewater plant. We also put in a redundant river crossing pipe.
Construction for this project started in September of 2022.